Hello again and welcome to Campr. On today's show, some new car four-wheel drive advice from a bloke who knows a thing or two about them. A chance to win the Ariat prize pack, but now a Sunshine Coast holiday escape. We are spoiled for choice when it comes to great places to holiday in Queensland. But if you're going to put a list together of the very best places to go, the Sunshine Coast would have to be right up there. From Noosa in the north to Caloundra in the south, the sunny coast, as it's affectionately known, has been blessed with spectacular surf beaches, incredible river systems, great dive sites, national parks and walking trails that make it perfect for any kind of holiday. The Sunshine Coast holiday can be relatively inexpensive too. A couple of caravan parks that dot the coast sit on some of the most expensive real estate in the country. The Noosa River Caravan Park sits adjacent to the Noosa River, which also offers great access to the river, which is terrific for the little kids and big kids alike. If the surf beach is more your scene, Coolum Beach Park is virtually in the dunes of Coolum Beach, with the surf on one side and every shop that you could ever hope to shop in on the other. But if you're really looking for something special, take a look at this. Cotton Tree Caravan Park, nestled between the Maroochy River and Pincushion on the Maroochy River mouth, is a spectacular place for a sundowner with friends when the right time of day rolls around.
Cheers, cheers.
This is beautiful. Yeah, we love it.
The way things are going, we won't be heading home anytime soon, so having too good of a time. And there's lots of places to camp, so it's great. Yes, we're living the dream. Cheers.
Keep a lookout.
Further south are the beachside hamlets of Mooloolaba and Caloundra, and it's down here at the very southern end that you'll find Moffat, Bullcock and Kings Beach, which has really come along in the past few years. What used to be a sleepy backwater is now a vibrant place for families to come and spend a day at the beach with their kids. There's lots to see and eat down this way, and Caloundra is also gaining a reputation for hosting events and festivals. So, what are you waiting for? Rally the troops and head north for a Sunshine Coast escape. Visit www.queensland.com for further information. And if you're thinking about a van for a beachside holiday on the sunny coast or anywhere else you could possibly imagine, then you can check out the range of new and used vans at Brisbane Camperland. Visit their site at brisbanecamperland.com.au. These days, it can be hard to make a call on the 4B that's right for you, given there are so many on the market. So when the crew from Motorama 4x4 by More went bush recently to muddy a few up and put them through their paces, we thought we'd ask their brand managers a few questions about what's new and who's who. Peter Caswell from Motorama Ford loves his Ford Ranger and is putting on a bit of a show for the local punters. So Pete from Motorama Ford, it's been a great couple of days and it's only getting better. What's happening here behind us?
So we've just set up for our recovery demo here, ready for our punters to come around and actually show them how to safely recover their vehicle. So as you can see, we've got the old Holden stuck there in the bog. She just didn't quite have enough to get out of it. Yeah. We're going to show the safe use of max tracks, a snatch recovery, and we're actually going to extend it one further and go to a winch recovery.
So not only are people learning how to drive their vehicles here this weekend, they're learning how to get out of situations like the one that we see behind.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, we're all think that we're experts and that we're not going to get ourselves into trouble, but sooner or later you're going to get yourself stuck and you're going to need to know how to recover yourself safely, whether it be with the use of max tracks where you can do it on your own, or whether it be an assisted help like his mate here in his Ranger that's going to help pull him out.
Sure. I noticed that you've set the Ford Ranger up to pull the Holden out. Is that a personal bias that you've got at Motorama?
Oh, look, yeah, just a little bit of one. I like my Rangers, so I like it to be the star of the show, rescuing the vehicles every now and then, so yeah. Just a little bit of fun we like having at Motorama. So
good stuff, mate. Let's talk about a couple of key parts of four-wheel drives these days. The new buttons that you see, traction control, diff locks, these types of things, when and where to use them.
Yeah, so obviously most of these modern vehicles now are coming well equipped with stuff that back in the day was an aftermarket accessory you'd have to bolt onto your vehicle. Yeah. So you got things like rear diff locks now that are standard. So perfect for if you're climbing a bit of a hill that's got a bit of a hole in it, you pick a wheel up, all of a sudden you've lost drive. Hit a button on your dash, away you go. You're continuing to climb that hill and enjoy that adventure. Options like the downhill assist, best thing I think they've ever put in a vehicle. Right. I remember back as a young fella driving a car and you come to a steep hill, you're always pretty scared about it because what happens if it gets a bit of lock up and starts to slide? Yeah. Well, you can pretty much now hit a button, let go of the brake, steer the car down the hill and the car will do the rest for you. And we've seen that yesterday, putting some customers down that thought their vehicles would not make it down the hill, and they did it with ease with the aid of that downhill ascent control.
Perfect, mate. Over the course of the next few weeks on Campr, we'll take a closer look at the Holden, Toyota and Mitsubishi models. It really does come down to personal choice when you're looking for a 4B, and when you are, head to Motorama 4x4 by More. Okay, Camperholics, here comes another opportunity to win big. We've teamed up with Ariat Australia to give away this Ariat prize pack valued at $450. Ariat was founded on technology and innovation with the goal of making the highest quality footwear and apparel for the world's top equestrian athletes. The boots, bags and cap will have you styling and prove to one and all that this is not your first rodeo. Follow the link to enter the competition. To increase the number of entries, just follow the prompts. The more entries you have, the more chance of winning, and you've got to be in it to win it. Register now and good luck.